I love making something out of nothing. I'm not trained, but I am brave and determined. Of course, I could hire a professional, but DIY first. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is the second episode of the DIY Kitchen Makeover series. You saw in the previous episode that we had some unexpected issues with the plumbing, which caused our entire floor to be ripped out. But now it's time to tear down to build back up. So this is demo day. One of the first things I needed to do was to do a little bit of exploration. So these soffits come down about 12 inches and I really needed more storage. So I wanted to be able to take the take the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. But in order to do that, obviously the soffits needed to come out. I didn't think there was anything in there, but I wasn't quite sure. So I wanted to kind of open up that drywall so I could get a good look, just to make sure I wasn't about to make a huge mistake. I assumed that it wasn't structural because of how it was made. It didn't really have any supports underneath it. So I was thinking it's probably not carrying very much of a load and was probably just aesthetic to fill in the gap where the cabinets were. So I did make like a exploratory attempt in taking down the upper cabinets. It was a complete fail because, I mean, they were in there really good. And if you recognize these cabinets, these are the cabinets that I used in my laundry room makeover. So I just repurposed those because they were still in good condition. I decided to move on to removing some of the trim. So I removed some baseboards and some quarter round trim in the first episode. But this trim that I'm removing here was actually behind the tile. So that trim was there before the tile was installed and they didn't remove the trim, they just put the tile in front of it. And so I had to wait until the floor was removed to be able to get that part of it up. And for these cabinets, I had to basically destroy the inside of them. The cabinets were installed with nails and they were like 3-inch construction nails. So they were in there really good. And I could not get the leverage to be able to pull those nails out. And so I had to cut the shelves on the inside in order to be able to get enough space to get the leverage to pull them out. cabinets were out, then we could remove the soffit. So, I mean, I just cut it up into pieces, into more manageable pieces, and started breaking it apart. You can notice here I was not wearing a mask. I always wear a mask. Eventually I figured it out and I went and got one, but always wear a mask if you're gonna be doing this kind of work. You don't wanna be inhaling all of that stuff. In the previous episode, I think this countertop was held down by gravity and the kitchen sink. So we took out the kitchen sink, and after that was out, we were able to remove the countertop pretty easily, and also the bottom cabinet. I think there were maybe a couple of nails into the wall for that cabinet to kind of hold that cabinet in place, but it really wasn't held in by very much. So that was not very hard to get out. Removing that cabinet left us with a clean slate to then be able to map out the design and have some electrical work done. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick little update on where we are so far. So the electrician came and did all of his electrical work. So we have some new outlets in to separate everything in the kitchen from the rest of the house. We have demoed all the things, so now it's like nothing. We're thinking about demoing that out since he had to go into the ceiling. We were trying not to disturb the ceiling, but since he had to cut into it to get access, now I'm thinking I might as well just take all of this out too. Got new outlets here. Big mess there to be fixed. I've changed out one of the shut-off valves, but not the other, and the other one is leaking, so that has to be fixed. New outlets there. I put some insulation in here, but that is not going to be able to stay because I didn't get the kind with the backing on it, so it doesn't have a vapor barrier. And I don't trust myself to try to do that. So I'm going to replace that with the appropriate kind that has the paper backing on it. And then I won't have to worry about that. But I will do that when I get ready to do the laundry room. And I'll do the ceiling part. I'll take that plastic down and replace the insulation in the ceiling with the proper kind before we install the cabinets. So that's where we are. So now we gotta patch some walls, and put 2 outlets on this side as well for the microwave and the coffee maker. So that's where we are. It looks a hot mess. Looks terrible, but it always looks the worst before it gets better. So we're gonna keep moving. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, this demo day situation. So everything now at this point was a clean slate and ready to be put back together. So come back. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, but come back to the episodes in the future so you can see how this whole situation turned out. I'm going to tell you right now, full disclosure, the kitchen is not done yet, but we'll get there. So I'm going to bring you up to date to where we are now as of today, and then I'll bring you along with me as we complete that project moving forward. So again, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Be brave, creative, and determined. See y'all later.